Maine taxi driver stories, anyone? Be me, young taxi guy, driving along native tribe named Lake. See kid walking by the side of the road. 11:30 p.m. Kid dressed in sweat-stained t-shirt and sports shorts and no shoes. Pull off, unlock door, and ask him to get in. Nice guy taxi driver.jpg. Kid gets in, thanks me for the ride. Turn up the air conditioner to keep him cool. Tells me he's going up to the head of the lake where his parents live. Drop him off, tell him to go get some shoes. He laughs and goes inside. Pick up newspaper a couple days later. The kid is dead. Drunk driving, drove into the lake. Found out from buddy cop that the kid's body was in the car. Happened 2 hours before I picked him up. I still get the heebie-jeebies every time I drive by that lake. I have a shit ton more because Maine is haunted as I don't get a chance to tell these stories often enough. Halloween is when people really want to hear about it. Maine Taxi Guy again. Get a call to pick up at south end of county. Tiny woodland town, maybe 500 residents. No gas station. That's how tiny it is. 8 p.m. at night, late at dusk, in other words. Still light but limited. Headlights are on. Logging the run while waiting for the customer at his trailer, which sits right next to a cliffside earth bank thing leading straight to a stream below. Toot the horn because I waited for 5 minutes and nothing happened. See a tall, shadowy figure rise from the bank. Figure it's the guy. It is. He gets in the back and asks to go to McDonald's, which is like 30 minutes away. Tell him the fare, and he's cool with it. Roll up to Mickey D's and roll down rear window so he can order for himself. Dude orders 85 cheeseburgers, 100 large fries, and 15 chicken wraps. Why wasn't I invited, bro.jpg? Girl on the mic is all like, what the fuck is this on? 30 minutes to get the food ready. Take him home. Ask him why all the food. For my friends who live in the woods. Friends? These guys hate electricity. Hermits, huh? McDonald's is big in the hermit community? Hey man, don't knock it. They saved me from the demons that lived in my house. Cool guys, just want fries and burgers in return? They're nice like that. Fare is like 45 bucks. He hands me $200 and asks me to help him bring the stuff to the edge of the bank. Get out and move stuff over. It's too dark to see anything but the water. Hear a bunch of bags being opened. Happy grunts. Shake head and get back in car. Nope, out of there. I've got a few more stories about the Burger Baron. Get a call from Central about picking up the Burger Baron again. Noon time. Sure, I can spot his friends if they want my beef jerky. Sasquatches? Roll up and find Burger Baron has axed the telephone pole down next to his trailer. No power to the house now. How did he call? Cell phone probably. Whatever, dude is loaded. Toot the horn. Guy comes over the ridge. Bro has gone full Grizzly Adams. It's been like 2 weeks since Burger stalked down by the stream. Fur coat, raccoon hat, he smells like beef stew. Hey, it's you again, he says, and gets back in. Yeah, how are your friends? Awesome, we all live in the woods now. Oh yeah? Get the fur coat at Goodwill? Nah, man, my friends made it for me. The hat, too? Nah, my cousin bought it for me from Cabela's. Oh, my bad. It's cool. It's a cool hat. Where are we heading, Chief? Up to the mall. It's like a $130 ride up there, man. You sure? It's all good. Here we go, .jpg. Take him to the mall upstate. He falls asleep in the back. Sleeps like a baby back there. I almost forgot he was there if he hadn't smelled like soup. We get there, he flashes a $50 bill and says he'll tag that on top of everything, including the tip, if I come in and push the cart. Whatever, I'm up for it. We go into the home supply store, and he buys blankets, jackets, tents, etc. Building an encampment? Sure am, Uncle Josh. Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm David. No, you're Uncle Josh. Hey man, you're paying waiting time, so you can call me Mama if you want. Here's such a card, Uncle Josh. Okay then. Time to check out. Start down the pots and pans aisle. Guy leaps in front of me and shoves me in the cart back. Uncle Josh, are you crazy? They'll eat you. Pardon me all too, Chief, I didn't see him. Holy shit, legit insane. He grabs one of the blankets and drapes it over me as he holds me like an injured soldier and takes me to the cash out. Girl at the counter giggles. They'll eat me, I tell her, winking. She nods slowly and starts scanning the tags. He ponies up $500 in cash and tells her to keep the change. Load up the car. Where to now, Daddy More Bucks? He laughs and says to take him home. Falls asleep again. Get him home. He puts $300 in my hand and kisses my cheek. Ew. See you soon, Uncle Josh. He waves to me and he starts throwing blankets and tents down into the embankment. Shut the trunk and cruise away. I got crazy on me, blech. Maine Taxi Guy again. Get orders from Central that I'm supposed to spend the weekend at a ski lodge downstate with one of the company's valued customers. Aw, yeah. This means I get to drive the Escalade. Heated leather seats, navigation, satellite radio. Also means I get to hang out with the ski bunnies all weekend between trucking high mucky mucks between the lodge and the town at the bottom of the mountain. Happy family, 2 teens, braces, cutest. Mom and Dad are too busy with their BlackBerry phones. Kids get bored of listening to their music. Tell them about Burger Chief. Everybody laughs. Good times. Get to the lodge, bring in their stuff. They've reserved a room for me. Lucky. Crash in the studio apartment space. Dig the view. Can't smoke inside. Have a smoke by the SUV. Late at night, get up the piss. Decide to smoke too. Leaning on the trunk all bundled up. Here's some coyotes in the distance. Hate Maine. About ready to stamp out the cigarette when I hear a coyote cry out in agony, like just beyond the headlights of the SUV. Hear bones snapping. Holy, what the f? Remember Burger Chief's friends. Shut headlights off and climb into the SUV. Lock doors. Something heavy bumps into the ass end of the SUV. Rocks it a little. Pull hat down over eyes. Can't eat me under a blanket, hopefully hats qualify. Hear heavy breathing on the window next to me. It goes away. Wait for 20 minutes, then click on the headlights. Snowing its ass off. Get out and book it to the lodge. Find bloody footprints under the fresh snow. Looks like a regular dude, size 10 shoe maybe. Cover the bloody stuff up with snow before family wakes up. Just me posting then. Fine. Still at lodge, eating breakfast the next morning. Family comes by and waves. Dana explains they want to go down to the town to buy a new snowboard for Junior, and the girls want to go shopping for cute snow gear. Totally cool with that. Get me the f off this mountain of death. Notice the bloody streak on the back gate. Wipe it off with a handful of snow. Teen girl asks, what am I doing? Just wiping off some crud from the road. Are you going to watch this while we're in town? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Drop family off and go wash truck. Sparkly clean. Brain can still see the blood smear on the back gate though. Pick them up and return to the mountain. Why? Back in where I was before, parallel to this end of the lodge. Mountain ranger approaches me as I get out of the SUV. Already dropped the family off. Where were you last night? Yep, came out to have a smoke. Some weird stuff happened. Animal weird? I shake my head and explain what happened. She nods and blows me off until I dig up the snow and show her the blood. There's a bear down here. WTF, since when do bears have man feet? Did you tell anyone? Who would believe me? I'm going to talk to the other rangers. We'll shut this side of the mountain down if we think there's trouble. So keep my mouth shut. That would be best until we do something. This mountain is loaded with daredevils. Somebody will go looking for the bear. Right, thanks. She goes back to patrolling, staying clear of the tree line where the noises came from. Last chapter of Weekend of Horror on Murder Mountain. I hate that place. Smoke during the day. If I go out at night, I stay close to the building and hang out at the hot springs. Swanky artificial ones. There's a bar, but I can't drink. Cool guy, taxi guy. Drinking a Pepsi, smoking a few while I listen to Saturday Night Band. Family's upstairs in the grand hall having some fancy-ass family reunion. Chilling with bartender, a couple of ski bunnies that I've been having breakfast with for a few days. Coyotes again. Heart rate picks up. Are they annoying or what? I asked the bartender. They're a bad omen. Coyotes don't come up this far in the mountain unless there's a fresh kill or something has chased them up. Jesus Christ, man, are you a movie character? Well, where's the lightning and the dramatic organ? He laughs and shakes his head. Nothing can get you here. It's too noisy. Right. Relax a little. Stay a little later than I should have. Ski bunnies are drunk. We laugh it up some and call it a night before I do something stupid. Totally forgot about staying close to the building. Hear heavy breathing coming from under the SUV. Freeze. Standing maybe 12 feet from the snow. Can't see what's under it. I don't want any trouble, I say in a stern voice. 2 a.m. You just stay under there and I'll go inside, I say, backing away from the SUV towards the entrance of my room. The breathing slows down as something crawls around under there like it was making a nest or some freaky I open my door and it stops crawling. I see hot breath rising from under the running boards, as if it's coming out from under the truck. I don't want to know what you are! Fall through the door and kick it shut behind me. Spin around and put my back against the door. Nothing, no noise. Shut off the yard light that illuminated the SUV and that thing's breath. Get up in the morning and call the ranger down. Stay in room until she comes to the door. Knocking makes me myself. Peek through the door. What's up, David? Remember that bear? Yeah. I point through the door towards the SUV where some serious marks were left. What happened? I'll come out when you pull out your gun and point it at the truck. I'm not taking any risks. We approach the SUV. She has her gun ready. There are tons of marks all over the place, like it scooped out snow under the SUV and pushed it out. She kicks the snow under the SUV and nothing happens. I pull out the keys and hit the panic button. Horns, sirens, lights, but nothing under it. Must have left in the night, she says, kneeling down. Holy You're nuts. I step back as she peeks under the truck and immediately backs away, standing up in a hurry. Jaws guy face.jpg. What? What did it do? Did it hurt the SUV? No, it pissed and all over the place under there. Are you kidding me? I moved the SUV and sure enough, it pissed and all over the place. Rolled around in it even. No fresh snow, those are people tracks. That's the same foot. Seems like you've got a friend, David. You know what? You, I said, rubbing my forehead. Excuse me? She asked. Sorry, this is just crazy. Are you guys gonna shut down the mountain? Yes. This is too close to the lodge to be brushed off. Whatever did this needs to be chased off or captured. Oh, sweet Jesus, thank you. Family and I, book it. I get a call from the ranger a few days later. She says they never found the guy that did it, but the urine samples came back positive for human. She asked me again what I saw the night I pulled the hat over my face. I told her Jack never returned to Murder Mountain, and family hasn't either. But I did travel with him a few more times. Haunted docks, anyone? Burger Baron doesn't ride anymore, and the last time I talked to him, he called Central and asked for Uncle Josh. The office knows that's my nickname, I guess. I get on the phone. Hey, Chief, it's been a few months. How are you and your friends? We're good. Listen, Josh, this is important. I put him on speakerphone. The whole office shuts up and leans in. Okay, Chief, what is it? Josh, the dog catches the clover. And he hung up. Boom, done. Hadn't heard from him for 3 years.